Joanna Drake, who's the Hut Group's CIO. Now, they're a British e-commerce platform and they're doing very, very well. They actually experienced their biggest growth stage in their history. So they're in a position where they've got the mental capacity to think ahead and look ahead past this year's upending of the industry and the global sector.
I think we will continue on heavy automation, continuing down the zero-touch provisioning, continuing with things like, the app stores and self-serve stuff. And then I think it's going to be things like probably going around some other legacy technologies and looking to replace them.
I'm a big fan of the Hot Group. They're a long-term Okta customer, and I do a lot of good stuff with our technology. If I use a metaphor, it's this thing that when the winds of change blows, some people sort of take shelter while others build windmills. And I think that's the approach the Hot Group is taking here, right? They're actually building a technology platform where they're focused on getting the maximum value out of the tools they picked. They drive automation very aggressively, which means that they can go and make some of these massive changes like an acquisition you mentioned here. And then they just have a very positive attitude towards change, right? They don't view it as a threat, they view it as an opportunity. And I think that, in my opinion, is what sort of encapsulates the winning organizations who will do well during this period of transition and quite frankly, during any period of transition. And I think if I sum up what I take away from these videos is that we have to do things differently going forward. We have to accept that our employees have very different situations. So there will definitely be employees due to their living situations, as we said before, for instance, a small flat in London. That will be most productive by taking a commute into the office, while others perhaps who live out of town and who have families and who have a long commute, they'll definitely be a far more productive, have a happier life, and just be in a much better state if they can work flexibly and remotely.